Hello friends, Lego fans, Mesba here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple Lego tree that you can make and place in any forest. And it's very easy to make, and the pieces that you need can be found easily in your inventory. So let's get started. So let's talk about what you need. You need a base. So I have used these two round plates, but you can use square green plates or whatever plates that you really like. This is how it sort of looks if you use the round one. So that's the only reason I chose it. We also have 4 1x3 brown plates, 1 2x2 green plates, 2 2x2 square nugget plates. Now, why the nugget plates is it gives a nice contrast to the color. You can use a brown plate also if you like. We also have these cheese slopes, 1x1. They are really used to give a more texture around the base. We have 2 solid 2x2 by 1 those square bricks. We have a 1x3 big cheese slope. So these are those big slopes, 3 of them. You know, these arch, so these are arches. Again, 3, and this is also I think 3. So these are what you need to provide the branches like that. And finally, when it comes to the foliage, we have 4 of these small vines, 4 of the big vines. We have 3 leaves to provide some color, and then we have some of these small 1x1 flower studs. Again, these can be any color. They can be a combination of different colors. What they do is they provide some nice color to your greenery. So let's get started. So let's begin. We take the 1x2 brick. You can join these plates together, and I'm putting this one here. So I'm making the base of the tree. And again, this is a simple technique. There are many ways to make a tree. This is just one of the ways. So this joins both of the trees. So what I'm doing is putting another one right here. Now these ones you can put like that if you're using a square plate, or since I'm joining 2 plates, I'm putting it like that for extra strength. Now we take the cheese slopes. They're there on the side to provide some little texture, and similarly on this side. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to take one of these square bricks, put it up here, so that all joins everything together, and then one of the nugget pieces, and once more one of the square bricks. So now what you have is you have the base of the tree, the stump. Now note that while this is firm, you can easily pop this out. This way you can take out the tree out if you want to store it. So let's say I have this tree and I want to store it. I can easily take it out. It makes it easy to store. So let's put this back together, and now we are going to start building our tree out. And here I'm going to take the 4 arches and I'm going to build it out in different directions. So let's start. So this way, and then this way, and then I insert it again. So you can see that, oops, that one came out. So you can see that they are all pointing in different directions. And finally the last one, like that. Now here you have a choice. You can put this one in to hold them together and then follow with the square bricks, or what I like to do is I like to put the square brick first. This joins this very firmly, and then I put this one, the plate, over the top. Now I take the small leaves. You can put them like that, or the way I like to prefer it is like this, the other way. So what this does is it spreads out the leaves even more. It gives it a more bushy appearance. Now when you put these leaves on, you have to be careful. If you press too hard, you might snap it. So just be gentle and firm. So that's our first layer done. Now we take the 1x3 plates, join them. So now these leaves are firmly attached. There is one thing that you have to be careful about, is that you shouldn't, when you're pressing it down, make sure not to do it at an angle. You don't want to bend this leaf. These are very flexible, but they can also break apart easily. So now we have our first layer done. Time to put the bigger leaves on. So let me just show you how it looks. Yeah. So what we are going to do is, now we are going to take this leaf. So this is the top of the leaf. You're going to take that and put this here. Similarly, so basically what we are doing is we are filling this square piece. So that's your tree. It looks quite nice, spread out. You can use this final plate here if you like to cover it. Some people use a tile, some people use more leaves. So just make sure. Let me see why it's not going in. Oh, this needs to be pressed. There. Your tree is now done. So now what you have is, you have some finer details. So you can put the red one, you can pretend these are either flowers or these are fruits, and put them on these leaves, and these pieces go at the base. So let's just complete our tree. So you can take each of them, put them on the edges, put them any way you like. The key thing is actually randomness. The more random, the better. And you don't have to, like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 of them here. You can use however many you want. There's no set rule on how it has to be. Some can be left without. If you're making a whole forest, variety is better. You can even use attach some to the underneath if you like that. So we have the last one. Let's put it up here. So there's our tree. It looks very nice. You can, these holes here, you can attach fruits, you can attach a honeycomb, so many things that you can attach. So there's our tree. Now for some finer details, you can put these leaves right here, as many as you like. So there you go. So this is your tree. Very easy to make. And now let's look at some of the variations that you can make with this. This is the little tree that we made. You can see from all sides. You can add more detail at the bottom if you like, make the stump wider. But let's go to our other trees, and I can show you some of the variations that I can make with my technique to make different looking trees. You can see that I have some trees that are taller, some trees that are slightly taller, some that are very short, and I also have some that have different colored fruits and leaves. Let me show you each of these trees. So this one is actually very short. I have one less block right here. So you can see this solid brick is missing. This one is exactly like what we made without the details of the leaves here. This one is actually a taller tree. So all I did is repeat this section right here, and it looks really nice. You must have a couple of taller trees in your forest. And finally, this one is a very colorful, sort of like the cherry blossom, but I also use yellow and so many other colors. So it really is dependent on your imagination. That's your limit. So what tree will you be making today? This is Mesbah signing out. Take care, stay safe, and if you like my videos, please do subscribe and share. Thank you. Happy building.